Picture this. It's Tuesday night. You're trying to set up your brand new wireless speaker, and of course it's not working. You sigh, open a chat window on the manufacturer's website, and brace yourself for a painful scripted conversation. The bot pops up. Hi, I see you're trying to set up your new Pulse 800 speaker. Are you having trouble connecting it to the same Wi-Fi network you use for that TV you bought from our sister company back in 2021? A chill runs down your spine. How on earth did it know that? It's not guessing, it knows. It remembers every gadget you've ever bought, every warranty you've claimed, and every frustrated support message you've ever typed. This isn't some far-off science fiction story. This is the new reality of customer service. A massive, intricate web of data and artificial intelligence designed to know you better than you know yourself. So, how does it all work? And as this tech gets smarter, how much of ourselves are we giving away just for a little more convenience? That slightly uneasy feeling you get in that moment? It's intentional. Not to be creepy, but to be effective. For decades, the ultimate goal of customer service has been personalization. We all hate repeating our account number to 5 different people, or explaining our purchase history over and over again. Companies know this, and their answer is AI. Think about the perfect old-school shopkeeper, someone who remembers your name, what you bought last time, what you like, and even the problems you've had before. That's the dream, and that's what companies are trying to build with modern AI. It all starts with your data, which is pulled from dozens of different places. Your purchase history is the obvious one, but it goes so much deeper. It includes your browsing behavior on their website, what products you clicked on, how long you stared at a page, and what you added to your cart but never bought. It also logs every single interaction you've ever had with their support team, whether it was through chat, email, or even phone calls that have been transcribed and analyzed. All this information gets vacuumed up and dumped into a single unified profile inside a customer relationship management system, or CRM. You can think of it as a digital dossier all about you, the consumer. So when you open that chat window, the AI doesn't just see a random person. It sees your entire history with the company and all its partners. It knows you bought a blender 2 years ago and complained it was too loud. It knows you were just looking at noise-cancelling headphones last week. And it uses all this to create a surprisingly personal and predictive experience. It's not just solving your problem right now, it's trying to anticipate your next one. This leap from reactive to proactive support is a total game changer for businesses, letting them solve issues before you even think to complain. So, they have all this data. But how do they actually make sense of it? This is where the real magic and the real complexity of modern AI comes in. This isn't a simple database search. We've come a long way from the clunky, rule-based chatbots of the past that could only handle basic questions. Today's systems are powered by some seriously sophisticated tech, specifically natural language processing, NLP, large language models, LLMs, and generative AI. Natural language processing lets the AI understand the messy, nuanced way humans talk. It gets context, slang, and can even figure out your emotional state through sentiment analysis. So when you type, "I'm so fed up with this speaker," the AI knows you're frustrated and can change its tone, maybe by apologizing or escalating your case to a human faster. On top of that, you have large language models, the same kind of tech behind systems like ChatGPT. These models are trained on billions of real-world service conversations, which allows them to generate text that sounds incredibly human. They aren't just spitting out pre-written scripts, they're crafting unique responses on the fly, just for you. The final piece of the puzzle is how the AI connects everything. It uses machine learning algorithms to spot patterns and relationships in your data that no human ever could. For example, the AI might see a link between your old complaints about product complexity and the fact you were recently looking at simple setup guides. This allows it to proactively offer a video tutorial for your new speaker without you ever having to ask. It's this ability to stitch together all the different parts of your customer story, your purchases, your problems, your preferences, that creates an experience that feels both incredibly helpful and just a little bit unnerving. It's not just recalling facts, it's understanding your narrative. You can't deny the upsides here. For us, the customers, it means 24/7 support without being stuck on hold. It means no more repeating ourselves, and it means getting our problems solved faster and more efficiently. People want quick answers, and statistics show that a majority of customers now expect this kind of automated, effective support from businesses. For companies, the benefits are massive. AI-powered tools can cut down on customer service costs and free up human agents to handle the more complicated, sensitive issues that require real empathy and critical thinking. This creates a partnership where the AI handles the grunt work and the humans provide the high-level touch. In fact, companies that have fully adopted AI report higher customer satisfaction and even a 15% jump in satisfaction among their human agents, who are less burned out by repetitive questions. This hyper-personalization can also be a sneaky good sales tool. An AI that knows your history can make genuinely useful recommendations, which builds loyalty and can turn a support call into a sale. But all this convenience comes at a cost: your data. Every single interaction becomes another data point to be collected, stored, and used to build a more detailed profile of you. This brings up some serious privacy concerns. Most companies have privacy policies, sure, but the huge amount of data they're collecting makes them a goldmine for hackers. Data breaches can expose not just what you bought, but entire chat logs filled with personal details. We saw this in 2023, when a bug in ChatGPT exposed parts of some users' conversation histories and personal information, showing just how easily these interactions can leak out. And then there's the black box problem. Some AI models are so complex that even the companies using them don't fully understand how they reach certain conclusions, which makes you wonder about accountability and hidden biases. The tech we're seeing today is really just the beginning. The future of AI in customer service is heading toward even more autonomy and, believe it or not, emotional intelligence. The next big thing is the rise of Agentic AI. These are autonomous systems that can do more than just talk. Imagine an AI that not only helps you troubleshoot your speaker, but also independently determines it's a known hardware issue, orders you a replacement, and schedules a courier to pick up the broken one, all in one conversation without ever handing you off. At the same time, AI is getting way better at understanding our feelings. Advances in sentiment analysis will allow AI to detect and respond to human emotions with scary accuracy. It won't just know you're frustrated. It'll be able to pick up on confusion, happiness, or disappointment and change its conversational style to be more empathetic. We're also seeing a huge shift toward voice and video. Soon, most of our chats with bots might not involve typing at all, with AI able to understand our tone and emotional state just as much as our words. This is all heading toward a future where the line between human and AI support gets incredibly blurry. The goal is to create interactions that aren't just personalized but feel personal, but that just makes the ethical questions even deeper. An AI designed to spot emotional vulnerability could be used for more empathetic support, sure, but it could also be used to target you with ads when you're feeling down or insecure. As one former Meta employee testified, the company had the ability to identify when teens were feeling helpless and could use that as a signal for advertisers. This puts us at a major crossroads. So, the AI that knows what you bought last summer isn't a futuristic idea anymore. It's already a core part of our digital lives. It was created out of a very human desire for things to be easier, faster, and more personal. A desire that both we and the companies we buy from share. These smart systems, fueled by our own data, promise a world of convenience, getting rid of common frustrations and offering proactive help that can sometimes feel like magic. But this magic comes with a silent trade-off. We're handing over our personal data, our habits, our history, our complaints, for a better customer experience. The challenge from here isn't about stopping technology, but about guiding it responsibly. It means we have to demand transparency from the companies using these systems and become more aware of the digital breadcrumbs we leave everywhere. The future could be a world with perfectly helpful, empathetic digital assistants, or it could be one of surveillance dressed up as service. The path we end up on will be decided by the choices we make, the standards we demand, and the questions we're brave enough to ask. What's your take on all this? Is this level of personalization helpful or just plain intrusive? Have you ever had a surprisingly human or surprisingly creepy chat with an AI? Tell me your story in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring how tech is changing our world, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. Thanks for watching.